here, one of Baxter's issues is he basically thinks, as I mentioned in the other video, that this is his girlfriend. And so now she has a spouse. And so Baxter feels like the spouse is a cheating or basically competing for his girl. So the rules and structure and things we went over earlier in the exercise have already had a big benefit. But one of the big triggers is if the husband touches his wife's belly because she's pregnant. And this causes the dog to lunge, has bitten you a couple times, and just clearly does not like doing it. Now, this is a counter conditioning technique. And what we're doing is basically, I'm going to let the dog start nibbling on this treat, then I'm going to nod, and then he is going to put his hand on his wife's belly while the dog is watching it while he's nibbling on the treat. So if we do this in enough proximity, then after a while the dog associates, when she has her belly touched, I get the best treats I've ever had. Give her a massage. So let's see how this works. So I'm going to have him come over here. Come here, buddy. Oh, we got your thing worked up. Here we go. We want to have good camera presence. Let's move you this way. Yeah, I know. So again, he thinks that he can run the show, so he bites to correct. Now he bit, but he didn't draw blood. Dogs, generally when they're going to bite to correct, they bite with the same level of intensity. So the fact that he's not generally drawing blood is a good sign, although biting a dog biting is not the best thing. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm going to start doing this. I'm going to have him looking. Go ahead. And normally at this point, he would be barking, growling, lunging. All right, let's go ahead and pull away. All right, so go ahead and do it again. All right, let's pull away. All right. This time, let's do that, and in the middle of it, give her a little kiss on the cheek or wherever you'd like.
Okay.
And that would have definitely set him off before, correct?
Yes.
All right. So the whole point of the counter conditioning, we want to make sure the dog's not fearful. I don't think he's fearful. I mean, I think he's just possessive. And so what we're doing is just creating, hey, you're getting something good happening to you while you're seeing something happen that you used to react to. After a while, he will not react to that this way. So the idea is, now I'm a professional. This is a little bit closer. We're doing this for camera angle, but I would probably start out with the dog a little bit further away while he's watching you guys do this sort of thing, where maybe mom or somebody else has him on a leash and just keeping on the knee to prevent him from running around getting all worked up. Sit. Sit. So this is how we can use counter conditioning. There we go. Let's go ahead and do it without, let's go ahead and cough, and when he looks at you, then go ahead. Here, I'm gonna give you this. Just hold it. So now we're not using the positive reinforcer, but he's okay with it because of the work that we put in earlier. Now you see he's starting to move around, he's getting a little agitated, but he's more focused on the treats because he's more interested in the treats than disagreeing with this. This tells me this isn't a super high intensity level problem that we should be able to get fixed. It's going to take a little bit of time and practice. So this is how we use counter conditioning to stop the dog from lunging when the husband touches his own wife.